Bheema, the second Pandava brother, was a renowned warrior for his strength, bravery, and fearlessness. He was known to have defeated mighty foes with ease, and his legend had spread far and wide. One day, while Bheema was traveling through the dense forests of Kamyaka, he came across a colossal elephant. The elephant was blocking his path, and its massive form struck a commanding presence. Bheema recognized the elephant as Ashwatthama, a legendary beast of unparalleled might. Ashwatthama was no ordinary elephant. It was a creature of myth and legend, rumored to be the embodiment of the wrath of Lord Indra. Its colossal frame was draped in thick armor, impervious to even the most powerful weapons. Its eyes glowed with an otherworldly malevolence, and its tusks were as sharp as razors. Bheema knew that he was facing a formidable opponent, but he was undeterred. He drew his mighty mace, guard up, and charged at the elephant with a thunderous roar. Ashwatthama trumpeted loudly and charged back at Bheema. The two collided with earth-shaking force, their massive bodies clashing in a battle of epic proportions. Bheema swung his mace with all his might, but Ashwatthama's armor deflected the blows with ease. The elephant retaliated with a powerful swipe of its trunk, sending Bheema flying backward. Bheema recovered quickly and resumed the assault, his blows raining down on Ashwatthama with unrelenting fury. But the elephant seemed impervious to pain, its thick armor protecting it from even the most devastating attacks. The battle raged on for hours, neither side gaining an advantage. The forest shook with the force of their blows, and the trees trembled in fear. Bheema's strength and endurance were beginning to wane, but he refused to give up. He knew that the fate of the Pandavas hinged on the outcome of this battle. With a mighty roar, Bheema summoned his remaining strength and unleashed a devastating blow with his mace. The impact of the blow sent Ashwatthama crashing to the ground, its massive frame shuddering with pain. Bheema seized the opportunity and delivered a series of relentless blows, battering the elephant into submission. Ashwatthama roared in agony as its armor began to crack under the relentless onslaught. Finally, with one final blow, Bheema shattered Ashwatthama's armor, exposing its vulnerable flesh. The elephant collapsed to the ground, defeated. Bheema stood over the fallen beast, his chest heaving heavily. He had triumphed in a battle against a legendary foe, but he knew that the victory had come at a great cost. His body ached from the numerous blows he had sustained, and his mind was weary from the intensity of the battle. But he knew that he could not rest yet. His quest was not yet over. Bheema took a deep breath and looked around. The forest was still recovering from the epic battle that had just taken place. Trees were uprooted, and the ground was littered with debris. Bheema knew that he had to be careful. The forest was full of dangerous creatures, and he was weakened from his battle with Ashwatthama. He drew his mace, guard up, and continued on his journey. He walked for hours, his senses on high alert. The forest was eerily silent, and the only sound was the rustle of leaves in the wind. Bheema began to feel uneasy. He had the distinct feeling that he was being watched. He stopped and looked around, but he could see nothing out of the ordinary. He continued walking, but his unease grew. He could feel the presence of something evil lurking in the shadows. Suddenly, a massive figure emerged from the trees. It was a giant demon, with skin as black as night and eyes that glowed like embers. The demon bared its fangs and roared in defiance. Bheema knew that he had faced his greatest fear. He had faced the horrors of the Kamyaka forest and emerged victorious. He roared back at the demon, his mace raised high. The demon charged at Bheema, its massive fists clenched. Bheema made the demon's charge head-on. The two clashed in a battle that shook the very foundations of the forest. Bheema swung his mace with all his might, but the demon dodged his blows with ease. The demon countered with a powerful blow that sent Bheema reeling. Bheema staggered backward, but he quickly recovered. He ducked under a swinging fist from the demon and delivered a devastating blow to its stomach. The demon doubled over in pain, and Bheema seized the opportunity. He swung his mace again and again, battering the demon with relentless ferocity. The demon roared in defiance, but it was no match for Bheema's strength. Finally, the demon collapsed to the ground, defeated. He had won the battle, but it had been a close one. The demon had been a formidable foe, a true test of his strength and courage. But Bheema had emerged victorious. He had faced the darkness and emerged stronger, his spirit unbroken, his resolve unyielding. He had conquered the Kamyaka forest, and with it, he had conquered a part of himself. Like this video if you enjoyed the battle between Bheema and the demon. Subscribe to my channel for more epic battle scenes from Indian mythology. And don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of the video.